Diablo 1 remade in the Diablo 3 engine. Hey friends, let's talk about the new Darkening of Tristram. This is a new event where the Diablo 3 developers recreated Diablo 1 in Diablo 3 as a special event for about a month. So you guys probably know all about this event. Well, guess what? I actually played through it all and I want to share my thoughts about it because it's pretty interesting. So just a quick background, I played tons of Diablo 3. I'm a big fan of the game and have been waiting for lots of new content for a long time now. And this is the newest content that we've got. So here's what happened. I played a monk at level 1 in hardcore on normal mode, which is extremely easy. It's basically easy mode, and played the whole thing the whole way through. So here's my experience with the event. If you are looking to fulfill those old feelings of Diablo 1, like, yeah, I want to get back into that, is this an event for you? I would suggest probably not. So straight away, the graphics have changed. They look fantastic. I'm not sure how they did it. They could have just like made it a lot more blurrier and that kind of stuff, but they didn't. It actually feels a lot more pixelated and a lot like the old school Diablo 1 if you stretched it to say 1080p or whatever your monitor size is. So the graphics fantastic, really good, but the crazy thing about this is there's no way they spent less than 6 months working on this. No way they spent less than that. I just can't see the amount of effort and the quality of this particular piece of content. Took a long time. It took me about an hour to do. And let's talk about the cool things about this though. They put in a lot of work and you can tell with the monster design, audio is very cool. It's so awesome to play Diablo 3 again with that old school ambient music in that sense. I'm a big fan of Diablo 3 and the art direction, all that kind of stuff, but you know, it's really good to come back to this. But there's items in the game that when you see it, you will get a little bit of that nostalgic feeling with the armor, the rings, lots of little items. They've even spaced out the font, which do resemble Diablo 1. Now, some of the bosses in the game, of course, we've got the Butcher and the original Diablo have been recreated from scratch, whole new models. This is fantastic, and I have to say, when you do open the door, you are not expecting the Butcher when he first walks through, and he immediately charges. Remember walking in and seeing that fresh meat, and then the Butcher just charges you straight away. It was scary, guys. It was for me when I was younger, when I played it. Of course, he drops the Butcher's cleaver, and, you know, it's just a normal item. I also feel like they tweaked the drop rate on legendaries to mimic Diablo 1 and Diablo 2. Don't quote me on that, but I feel like, yeah, when you play those games, you'll get an item and it'll be so incredibly overpowered for your character, and it feels great when you find it. Yeah, that happened a lot for me. You know, I found items that were 3 or 4 times the DPS. I don't know if that was a tweak or if I just got lucky. Whatever. There's no way that this took less than 6 months to make, and it's 1 hour of content. And don't get me wrong, it's pretty cool, it was pretty fun to experience, but the map design, some of it changed, but most of it was just normal Diablo 3 riffs. And I mean, it was cool to revisit the bosses. This is a 1 month event. The idea of them spending so much time, so much resources into this for 1 hour of entertainment, I don't know if it was really worth it, guys. If you're playing Diablo 3 actively, you probably care about different things. For example, you care about the next season, you care about getting the next item, you want to know about that stuff. The event is kind of like, yeah, I'll do the event, whatever, it'll be fun. This was really a pull to get old players who don't play anymore back into the game, leveraging their old franchises. But most importantly, it is a fan service. From a fan service point of view, I would just rather go and play Diablo 1 again than revisit this. Although I do see the thought process behind it and I do appreciate the effort, man, I just would have loved, I don't know, an expansion, or maybe that the resources put into this project put into, you know, new items in the game or a new class. We're getting the Necromancer halfway through this year, but yeah. Anyway, guys, that's it. Pretty underwhelming, but fun at the same time. That's my experience with it. What's your opinion about the Darkening of Tristram? Did you enjoy it?